Hello, friends. How's everybody doing? Hope you're having a fantastic day. Bruce, thanks for the friendification. The friend dropped the link. I spent the last 5-ish minutes fighting, trying to get this thing to work right. It was glitching out on me bad. But we got it. We got it, guys. It's not one thing, it's another. Today has been a doozy. Hey, friend Dash Phoenix. Roy dropped the link. Sweet. Y'all are all great. Y'all are all awesome. Awesome. Wow. Thank you. Thank you. How's everybody doing today? Then I sent individual ones too. Oh, very nice. Thank you for that. We're driving home from San Antonio once again. I'm talking quiet. I feel like I always talk quiet. Um, it was a doozy today. It's a real doozy. We'll be back on Wednesday, San Antonio. One day we'll see progress, not two steps forward and one step back. Two steps forward and one step back. I got to stop on my way home to get my cruise burger from McDonald's. Him and Shaniqua both at the same time yesterday evening ended up with sore throats pretty bad. Shaniqua was throwing up today, but my wife says that it's more just the mucus. She's got some mucus or something that's causing it. Um, so that's a bummer. But Cruz feels hungry enough to be able to eat. And we haven't gone grocery shopping yet. So McDonald's for dinner. Don't worry about glitches. Just go live as much as you can. That's an order. Aye, aye, Captain Crunch. No, thank you. Thank you for the encouragement. Also, scam likely. Scam likely. But he's a good boss. He's a good boss. I'm going to reject that phone call. Rejected. Well, it's just the inner circle today, minus a couple. Uh, are y'all all at home hanging out? Handling work, text messages. Well, hello, M02025. How are you doing? You're eating something gross or what, Bruce? I'm good. How are you? Oh, MG. I'm sorry, I read that as MG. Yeah. Oh, now my Padres calling me, guys. Hello? No, not even close. There was traffic was real bad getting out of San Antonio, and then I didn't eat lunch, so I stopped and grabbed a burger from Whataburger in Elmendorf. Yes, sir. And their drive-through was really slow. I'm just now I'm a few miles south of them now. Right. Okay. That sounds okay. Yes, sir. Okay. That sounds right. Yes, sir. Yeah. Okay. I'd rather not. Good. Yeah. Love y'all. Good. Okay. Bye. Oh, sorry. So sorry, guys. He likes to discuss work and then go on tangents about everything. Rabbit trails, not tangents. Anyways, can y'all still hear me? I am in constant cereal. Doggy cereal. Hey, Barry. Hey, Astro. Hey, welcome to live. Sorry I was on the phone uh, with my dad slash boss. I work for my dad. Hey, nieces. I am going to have to watch y'all's replay of your meetup. I was knee deep at work and not able to tune into that. Tax, if you're still here, hey, man. And thank you for that, letting everybody know that I was going to be back, that I was on the phone, Roy. That was good. I hate leaving everybody hanging. Okay. So I didn't catch all of the messages. I just wanted to say hey to the people that were just popping in. Uh, how's everybody's day going? It's been a doozy today. You just tell him you're doing something important. You know, if I told him that I was live on YouTube while I'm driving home, he'd have words. Even though I'm off the clock and in my own personal vehicle, but I could just say something important. Oh, wait, it was your dad? Oh, okay. Yeah, I worked for my dad too. That's 100% a dad boss call. For sure. For sure. Chatless live. That's what it's turning into, right? Sweet Taxinator. What you got going on, bro? Fix my seatbelt. I'm tired, y'all. I am tired. I didn't want to get up and get on the road this morning. Tomorrow, I'm going to be going down to the valley. If you're not familiar with Texas, I guess it's a valley. I don't even know why they call it the valley. I'm going down the South Padre Island. It's about a 3 hour, 3.5 hour drive. 3 hours, I guess. That drive, I do not like. Everything you said was funny, and I missed it. I'm sorry, friend. Don't leave. What has me stressed out today? Working on dishes. No one tell Maverick what I said earlier, and just let him look for footage. No, somebody please tell me. Tell me. Everything is, well, this particular project we're working on is almost like every project we work on, but I hate it. I absolutely hate it. We're subcontracting for another company that they had a guy that did this stuff, but he passed away. So they hired us. They knew my dad, so hired us to do it. And they it was never discussed like how much they pay or anything like that. They pay so very little for this job, and it has been a job. I'm over it. I'm over this project. Not a fan at all. That's been my day today. We've had to start over twice, and or this is we did it. We started over. We're fixing to start over again after today. We have to start over again on this project, and it is not worth it. Not worth the pay. Install a house. Hey, Kevin, how's your day going? San Antonio's not been too good to me today. Siphon gas out of their cars to make up for the low pay. Obviously, Jill. If only they were closer. The company's out of Houston, too far away to do that anyways. But I like the way you think. No, their subcontractors have actually been pretty good to us, or the contractors we're working for. Um, it's just this particular job starting to feel a little bitter. It's supposed to have been like there's no contract or anything. It's just like they had it's the work that they had bid on and gotten that their guy was going to take care of, but then like I said, he passed away. So it's just been a big mess because nobody knows anything. Speeding up to get around this van. Nobody knows anything because the guy that works for them actually handled all that. So it's been a lot of confusion. Just a lot of confusion. And then the job itself, I don't understand what the issue is. We're cleaning pipes. They've got iron pipes running from to and from a big chiller system, and with new pipes is going to be iron, loose iron in the pipes and whatnot, and they get the water in there. Now there's iron in the water. Our job is to clean that water. Simple. You flush it, bring in new water, put in a chemical to clean it. Once there's no iron in it, we have to test for the iron. We put in our a chemical protection to stop corrosion. And I know it's not corroding. I know it's not corroding. And yet, as soon as we get the iron out of it and we put our chemical protection in, and I test it a few hours later, there's iron in the water again. And so our chemical protection is grabbing whatever loose iron is still in those pipes, and then it's just getting saturated with iron again in the water. Which the chemical, it's supposed to grab stuff and you can take it to the drain, but and there shouldn't be any iron. And I've not ever experienced something of that magnitude. Maybe the job is no, no, it wasn't not this job anyways. Life is a highway. Let's ride. It's a good song, right? Good song, good song. Thunder always a little thunder. Yes, indeed, Barry. Good to see you. How are the kitties? You adopted some kitties, Barry? Bruce, you're human. That's good. Anyway, it's the story of my day. My life is a highway because it just seems like I'm always on it. Tomorrow, I was telling you earlier, going down to the valley. That's going to be an easy one. It's just a long drive. Going from one beach to another, South Padre Island. Put a one in the chat if you've ever been to South Padre Island, Texas. I don't know if that's how you, if so, if you were to mail a letter to South Padre Island, I don't know if that's how you would mail it or not. I like the Rascal Flats version to maximize flavor. No leg. Got to say, take a sip of my drink. I don't want to do that on camera. A two, if you want to go. There you go. Put a two if you want to go. I thought the Padres were in San Diego. Though a different kind of Padre there. Barry Barry. By the way, Barry, you destroyed me in fantasy football. Obliterated me. I don't know how you did that. You've got some good players. I thought I had good players. My players keep ending up on the injured list. Not much. What's happening with you, Bruce? Luke, your Mavs least favorite. Baja Blast Luke. Why don't you want to drink on camera? Sponsorship conflicts. Pepsi don't like it. No, because I feel like it's gross. Got a Whataburger drink. I just don't. I don't like eating or drinking on camera if I can avoid it. But I especially don't like. But I do like Till Luke. Don't know why he thinks I don't like him. Has anybody heard a joke about a golden brick? Who never played fantasy football? Did I say football? I meant baseball. I'm still on a high from winning fantasy football last season. Champ right here. Did Fran really leave earlier? I think she was joking. Platinum days in the house. So I'll pick with everything. And I broke up for a second, guys. Sorry. I had a countdown going and everything, but I couldn't get the song to stop. So I've since decided I will not be playing my theme song because I don't want it ruining the lines. Calling all friends. It's natural. No need to feel ashamed. I get it. I mute my live when I fart. You mute. There you go. I think I would do that too, probably. Mute it. I'm turning into auto tune. It's my connection. I'm in a rough area, I guess. Am I still? Do you believe in love? Okay, Taxinator. Actually, so the golden brick joke, I was actually joking when I said that because I told it on Saturday, and it's an extremely long joke. But if you want to hear it, or if there's anybody in here who didn't hear it and really, really wants me to tell it, but I don't want to bore the people who already heard it. That's the thing. That's the thing. So, Tax, if you really want to hear this joke, I will tell it to you personally. I'll do a short. I'll do a short telling this joke. Actually, that would be pretty good. Can you imagine the comments I would get? They would be rude. People don't like this joke. Oh, the chat was moving and I didn't even know it. Maverick, why are you and Luke fighting? Why? What do you mean? Why are we fighting? Please, I love long jokes. Norm Macdonald style. You're not blocked, friend. I didn't I had to scroll. What Did Luke say that we're fighting? I love you, Luke. And I don't think you should ever change your icon profile picture to a picture of Dashing Goose. I should just give you 10 times the points for being so awesome. Did he text you and say that we were fighting? How dare him? Maybe we're fighting now. Hey, Troy. Okay, I'm going to tell the joke again. You convinced me. That was a close up. Sorry. Everybody who's in the chat right now, there's 11 people. Put a one in the chat so I can see how many people. The more people that are here, the funnier I'll make the joke. No cap. No cap. Troy's in the house. You look like Alex from. Really? I'm gonna have to. Is that a YouTube channel? I've never heard of it. Seven. Seven. Two, not in the chat. Okay, guys. Hopefully everybody's here that wants to hear this because it's the last time I'm gonna tell it until I make a short. Maybe I'll just clip this, okay? All right. How do I want to start it? Okay. Okay, guys. Are you are you sure you want to hear this joke? Tax, are you sure you really want to hear this joke? I hope you don't lag when you tell the joke. I'm gonna try my best. Whatever happened to that gold bar? All right, we're gonna tell the joke a second time, Chris. I hope it's as funny the second time as it was the first time, if it was even funny. There was this guy. There was this guy, guys. All right. He worked hard his entire life. Every day, sun up to sundown, he worked and he worked and he made lots of money. Okay. And he knew he knew that he wasn't ever going to spend all that money. So he thought, you know what? I'm gonna leave a legacy for my sons. So he took all that money and he invested into golden bars or golden bricks, like what's in a treasure chest. And then he wrote a will. And he said, when I die, I want you to divide my fortune up evenly, brick by brick, to my three sons. And then, wouldn't you know it, a week later, he died. It's very sad. So his sons, doing what sons do, they got his will, they called a lawyer, they went and met at the lawyer's office. And I don't know why I'm laughing because it's not really funny. It's kind of morbid. But they met at the lawyer's office. And the lawyer reads the will. And the lawyer says, "Okay, your dad wants to divide these golden bricks up evenly between you. So let's start doing it. So you get one, you get one, and you get one. And then back to the first one. You get one, you get one, you get one. Until they've all got an equal amount. But but there's one golden brick left, guys. So of course the brothers begin to argue. Hey, Red, just telling a joke here. So of course the brothers begin to argue. The oldest, he says, I'm the oldest, this brick belongs to me. The youngest says, no, I'm the baby, this golden brick should be mine. And then the middle boy says, no, I'm the middle kid, I was neglected, this golden brick belongs to me. And they're arguing and bickering back and forth, and you the lawyer, he says, okay, I've seen this before, this is what we're going to do. The I don't think I can think of it. The lawyer said, "Let's go outside. There's an empty lot next door. Let's go out to that empty lot." Okay. So the lawyer gets them to gather all around in a circle, and he says, "Hand me the golden brick." So the old pulled it out of his back pocket because he was going to try to sneak away with it. So he hands it to the lawyer, and the lawyer said, "All right, we're going to take this golden brick. We're going to take this golden brick. Oh my gosh, we're going to take this golden brick, and we're just going to throw it up into the air." Oh my gosh. I'm gonna throw Oh man. Oh, I'm so sorry. Every time I tell the joke, it's funnier and funnier. Oh, guys, you either get it or you don't. First time I heard that joke, I died. I absolutely died laughing. Oh my goodness. Hi. Hey, Todd Saul. Hope you're doing well. Oh, you just missed the funniest joke ever. Oh my goodness. I gotta regroup, regain my composure. Can I start over? Oh, that was about a bump right there. Fran, you think this is a watch hour thing? How dare you? What do you mean? Wait, what? It's the golden brick joke, tax. Just get it up in the air. Can you imagine? I mean, really, can you imagine? Yeah. It's a golden brick. It probably even had their dad's name like stamped into the top of it. My kids hate when I tell that joke. I gotta fix this. Trying to fall out of my ear. My kids hate when I tell that joke. I don't even know why. It is so funny. It is so funny. That joke could not be a short. Yeah, I guess it couldn't. 3 minute short. Yeah. Anyways, funniest joke I've ever heard or told. Hope you enjoyed it. Is this different from the golden brick joke you told me? No, that's right. You were here, Todd, for that. No, it's the same one. They coaxed me into telling it again. Some people missed it. They pulled my leg, twisted my arm. I know I can't host Joke Night featuring Dashing Maverick. Come on, Red. Okay. Do we have time for one more joke? Do y'all want to hear one more joke? This one's better. Or that one's the better one. But this one is the punchline makes more sense. You just That's it. You just throw the brick in the air. Come on, Tex. Okay, guys. All right. I've got one more joke. My kids also hate when I tell this one. Okay. All right. Put a one in the chat if you really want to hear the second joke. Put a two in the chat if you want me to just end the live. I'll be waiting. But I didn't want to hear it even though I hadn't heard it before. I didn't realize you said you didn't want to hear it, Fran. Goose is funnier, to be honest. Oh, that hot. That hot. Red. Goose stinks. Yes, more joke. Fine. Fine, guys. Ladies. The ladies that don't want to hear the joke. What is option three? 10 more jokes, Roy. I only know one more joke. One more real joke. All those little dad jokes, they're just, they're jokes, but these are real jokes. Okay. I'm gonna do it, guys. I'm gonna do it. All right. Okay. Throw the brick in the air. I gets me every time. Okay. Barton's RVing. Hey, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. The truth is the truth. You're right. Okay. You didn't even laugh a little, Red. Not even a little. All right, Donnie, we are going to tell a joke. You missed the first joke, which was the funniest joke you'll ever hear. This one's mediocre. Four more jokes like that, and he'll be at 3K hours. Okay. Todd, I believe you heard this one also. But they're really the only two jokes I know. This is our 3K joke hour run. We're doing it. We're gonna make it happen. There was this lady. She was an old lady, but before she was old, you guessed it, she was young. This young lady had a son. And like all sons do, he grew up. When he grew up, graduated high school, he wanted to go to college. The college he really wanted to go to was across the country. Like, I mean, 6,000 miles, 7,000 miles across the country, right? I don't think the country's that long, but that wide. But, anyways, it felt like it. Long ways away. So, I don't even know how many likes we have. Restream doesn't tell me. Okay. So, but before he left for school, being that he was her only child, he bought his mother the cutest little puppy you'll ever see. It was actually a golden doodle, a mini golden doodle. So he bought his sweet mama this golden doodle. Now she was older now because he was grown, and so she loved this golden doodle as if it was her son. And a few years go by, her son graduates college, but he stays over there where he's living and never comes back home. Well, one day, well, he doesn't come back home like to live home. He does visit because he's a good son. But one day he calls his mom and says, "Mom, I'm so sorry. I cannot make it. Work has just been crazy, but I purchased you a plane ticket. So fly you out here to see me. You can bring your puppy too." And so, hey, a surfer, I am retelling my jokes because they twisted my arm. Fran really wanted to hear them. Um, so he purchases her the plane ticket, sends it to her. She heads to the airport and she's standing in line to board the plane. And she's petting her puppy. Puppy's name is Stevie. Don't know where she came up with that, but it's a cute puppy name. So she's petting and talking to her puppy, and she hears these big footsteps behind her, and she kind of looks, turns and looks, and it's huge cowboy. Come on, Fran. Huge cowboy. And he just kind of glares at her and she turns around and she's like, hopefully that guy does not sit anywhere next to me. So she boards the plane, she finds her seat, she sits down, she's petting her Stevie, and she's just talking to him, and she's so excited to go see her son as the cowboy walks down the aisle and sits in the seat behind her. She sits there for a moment and she thinks, my life is great. This cowboy is sitting behind me. But that's okay, because we will be across the country in no time, right? So the plane starts to take off. This is a very true story, guys. The plane starts to take off, and as it takes off, the cowboy pulls out a Cuban cigar out of his front pocket and he lights it on the plane. I know. And as he lights it, the smoke starts to come around the seat to the front of her seat where she's sitting, and the dog gets a whiff of it and sneezes. And she's like, "This cowboy is smoking on the plane. One, I don't think that's legal. Two, my dog is highly allergic to smoke." So she's trying to calm the puppy down, calm the puppy down. It's not working. The puppy starts to progressively get worse. and is wheezing a little bit. So she turns around and she says, "Excuse me, Mr. Cowboy, could you please put that cigar out? My puppy here, Stevie, is so allergic to smoke." And the cowboy looks at her and he says, "No, old lady, turn around." And so she turns around and she's thinking, well, maybe it'll be okay. You know, maybe the smoke will dissipate and Stevie will be okay. Well, at this point, Stevie is starting to even get worse with his breathing. So she's sitting there, she's trying to calm Stevie down, trying to figure out how do I handle this. And she turns around and she has an idea, right? Ding, light bulb. And she turns around and she grabs the cigar out of the cowboy's mouth and she tosses it out the window. The cowboy looks at her in shock. He's just visibly angry. That was his last Cuban cigar. I'm trying to get to 3K hours, so I'm telling this very slow. That was his last Cuban cigar. And he sits there and now she's petting the puppy. The smoke starts to dissipate, and she's starting to feel a little better about herself and Stevie. As he taps her on the shoulder, for whatever reason, she turns around, and when she does, he grabs Stevie and he throws Stevie out the window. At this point, she's frantic. She gets up and she runs up and down the aisle, and then she runs up and down the aisle again. And guess what? She runs up and down the aisle a third time before she realizes Stevie's outside the plane. I need to go see if I can see him. She runs to the window, and he's on the wing of the plane. He's on the wing of the plane. And do you know what he has in his mouth? Do you know? Brick. What does dissipate mean? I don't know. That's just a big word I like to use. I thought the sun was on the plane. The sun, Roy knows. Yeah. I missed a lot of the chat. Let me scroll up and wait. Now the pilot is a cowboy. The cowboy wasn't the pilot. When are you going to tell another joke? I am going insane right now. Oh my goodness, get to the punchline. See, now that's funny. At what point is he going to laugh during the joke? You 25 likes and the live. Dang, friend, did I make you mad or something? Use, let's hear the joke. The brick full circle. Yeah, that's it, Tex. It's really one long joke, and I like to make it longer because it tends to annoy people. And I don't know why, but I like annoying people with a long joke. I thought you weren't being mean today, friend. Yeah, I thought you were being mean today, friend. She's me or Fran? She's joking. She's joking. It's just a joke. Anyway, so those were my jokes. I am Drew's managing moderator. He's like my brother. That's right. I'm her little brother. Mhm. You know that's right. Grant is awesome. So, anyways, guys, I think it was the 45-minute joke. I apologize for that, but thanks for hanging around. How many likes do we have? I tripped over a golden brick today. How ironic. As long as one didn't land on your head, you're doing good. I mean, I wouldn't mind getting hit in the head with a golden brick if I get to keep it. Have y'all ever seen that game? I don't know if it's in Vegas or just in other countries, but it's like golden bars. I don't know if they're gold, but they're heavy and they're inside of like a plexiglass tube thing with a little circle hole. You have to get your arm inside, grab the golden bar, and pull it out through that hole. But you can't get like it's hard for people to get leverage on it to get it through the hole. I'd like to try that. You had a dog named Drew. It's a good name. It's a good name. 19 likes. Woo-hoo. I don't even know where I am currently. That's the Cowboy Church, so I haven't missed my exit yet. It does happen sometimes, though. Candy, candy, candy. How's your day going today, Miss Candy? Fantastic, I hope. You cry your eye to the quick. I think Candy would appreciate that joke. And you know what? I'll go one step further. I really think, no, nay, I know. Fran, you loved that joke. After you told it before, Maverick, I told a joke you missed. I'll try again. The gold brick joke reminded me of it. Oh, how funny. Did you tell it in a live stream? I need to catch you live, sir. Did you hear the one about the non-binary gold prospector? They dug a fortune. Did you hear the one about the non-binary? Out of them, oh, I get it. It took me a second. Non-binary. Out of them, there hills. Couch potato. Wow, Mav, you looked into my soul when you said that. That's what I was intentionally doing, friend. Francis, rethink your priorities and laugh at that joke. What's going on, Cole? How are you doing, sir? Having a good day? Having a great day. Hello, Chris. It's funny because when it said hi on here, it doesn't show up as the way that YouTube does it. We are getting closer to home. Cole. Oh, here we go. Okay. I'm gonna say your name and I'm gonna ask you a question and you must answer. Cole, I'll start with you because I just said your name. Tell me one thing you did today. While we're waiting on his answer, um, I would love to play a little bit of Dashing Maverick trivia. The only issue is that on my Discord there is a fun little game called um, Two Truths and a Lie, and I think I have pretty much given all my truths that I could ever think of. Um, and so the people on my Discord would know all the answers. Jenny, how are you doing? Okay, here we go. Maverick trivia. I got one. All right. Everybody pay attention closely. The winner gets a free invite to my Discord. You know you want it. Okay. Nope, you have to play friend because this is one you don't know the answer to. If Dashing Maverick was a day of the week. Which day of the week would he be? This is not multiple choice. Well, I mean, there's seven choices. There's gold, and then there heels with a famous quote from Mark Twain in the movie. No, I know. I'm just slow. But you need Discord, Troy. You need Discord. No, I've asked a question that is not on the Discord, Candy, so you can play. Slayed three dragons with no armor, just a wooden sword. Nice. That's impressive. Because I have tried to play Minecraft, never had to fight a dragon, but there's all kinds of other things that killed me multiple times. 7 days in a week. Homeschool paid off. Well, it's a good thing you're already in my Discord, Jenny. That way you don't have to get the answer correct. Left lane closed ahead. Hey, Dirty Step Deb, how are you doing today? All right, so we've got a Wednesday, we've got a Monday, we've got a Saturday. Payday. That's a good one. We've got two Sundays. Did I miss any? Day that ends in Y. No, but really well. I woke up at 11 a.m., drove my mom to the clinic. Seems like, guys, there's construction going on, and I'm trying to figure out where I need to be. I didn't like that at all. Them's guys. Felt hungry and grabbed takeout. Nice. What'd you get? All right. The answer is all of them. What's the question? If Dashing Maverick could be a day of the week, which day of the week would he be? This is Dashing Maverick trivia. We will wait for your answer, Deb. We will wait for your answer. Am I dashing the door? I am not, actually. I am headed home from my day job. It was a late day today. And we're getting close. Close, but no cigar. The biggest tipping one? No, I would indeed be a Sunday. There's just something great about waking up on a Sunday. Maybe you go to church, maybe you don't go to church, but if you do go to church, then you come home and you have lunch, or maybe you go out and get lunch. But then you come home and maybe, just maybe, you take a nap. Sunday naps are just the best, except when I take naps, then I wake up and most of the day's gone, or it's the next day. So I tend not to try not to take naps, but if I'm gonna take a nap, it's gonna be on a Sunday. Just another Maverick Monday. I wish it was a Tuesday. Ding 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 ding. There you go. 10 JRD points. I'll send your invites to my Discord on Discord, guys. Whittling some wood, something. Whittling some wood. Is that your hobby there? And maybe it's football season. It could be football season. don't watch football, sadly, but I do like baseball. If you're a male, every day is a Sunday. Indeed. Every male, I never thought about it that way. Every male is a son. I'm so excited. Do we want another question? Oh, you love it, Bruce. I'll send you the invite. I'll airdrop it to you. Do we want another question? Discord is only the coolest place on earth in the cloud. It's like I compare it to like a message board type thing, social media. But it's a great way for us to all come together and connect with each other outside of YouTube. Like if you have questions or you want to share information or whatever, instead of having to go to someone's video and comment it, you can hang out there. The bird one, you want me to ask the bird one about myself? Okay, let's see here. Let me think. Should it be the same multiple choice or different? Because I don't think I'd be any of those birds. Yes, Barry just destroyed me in fantasy baseball. Discord is what you play on this guitar. That's so funny. Barry, I love you, man. You're hilarious. Oh, is Mab on his Discord again? Hey, Colleen, how are you? Hope you're doing better. Okay, same. All right. If this is Dashing Maverick trivia day, guys. If Dashing Maverick was a bird, what kind of bird would he be? Now, this is multiple choice. Let me give you your choices, okay? A, a seagull. B, a dodo bird. C, an ostrich. Or D, a T Rex. Now, think long and hard about this one. I'll share the $1 million grand prize candy. We got a seagull, Larry Bird. You're wearing green. You didn't need options. You already knew it. Seagull, dodo, ostrich, T Rex. We all know that T Rex is just a giant chicken, right? Right. I really don't know. Mile or more bird. If only that was an option. I'm back. I just watched the video on what Discord is. That's funny. Donnie, you should join our Discord. It's so much fun. Everybody should join. You can join Discord. You can join Discord. If anybody wants to drop an invitation link for the Discord, feel free to do it. Roy Bird. All right, so we got a dodo. Colleen says dodo. Candy says T Rex. Fran says T Rex. Dang, these people know me so well. I didn't say that. You didn't hear anything. Larry Bird is beside me. We're gonna go ahead and answer it. It is indeed T Rex, the biggest, baddest bird on Earth or prehistoric Earth. The question is, did he really have feathers? I don't know. Hang on just 1 second, guys. I got another one, but I gotta look up something here. Okay. Okay, guys. If and I drive fast, I don't typically drive fast. As I've been called a very slow driver. Been honked out a few times. Sometimes people yell at me. That's besides the point. Okay, guys, prehistoric big bird. And goose would be the dodo. That's probably true. Okay. If Dashing Maverick was an angle, not an angel, but an angle, what type of angle would he be? Acute, right, or obtuse? It's up to you to know or not know what those angles are. Apparently, there's three other types of angles. We're not going to go there. I guess those are the ones that are. I don't know what those ones are. I already know the answer. It's in my head. Three choices. All right. Kevin says obtuse. Any more? Ah, Larry's World says hi. Friend says right angle. I saw a show in Branson, Missouri where they ride ostriches and race them. Ooh, that could be fun. Triangle. Dinosaurs are descended from birds. The dinosaurs are descended from birds. Or are birds descended from dinosaurs? Is it just one big circle? The circle of life. They raced ostriches in Dolly World. Ooh, there's some ostriches down the street from us, but that's scary. All right, has everybody answered that wants to answer? Uh, error, friend. Pigeon Forge or a homing pigeon colony. You know, you can race homing pigeons. That's fun. I want to do that. Time yourself out. Error. She cannot. I don't believe she can time herself out. Can you time yourself out? Many scientists believe that dinosaurs had feathers. Yeah, that's very interesting, isn't it? I don't know what to believe on that. Is very torn because I like to believe that Jurassic Park is real. I've never been to Pigeon Forge. That would be cool. All right. The answer is you have 3 more seconds. Three, two, one. Dashing Maverick would indeed be a right angle. Someday the wrong angle. Try to be a right angle. Mm, mm. Ah, he was in Kaylee's live the other day. All right. Do we want another one, guys? Fran, would you like to ask Dashing Maverick trivia question for the group? Since I hosted it in your live last night, Fran trivia. It can be anything you want. Well, those are cool little animals. I try never be forced to time myself out. Jurassic Park is frightening in the dark. All the dinosaurs are running wild. Someone let T Rex out of his. Lost it. Afraid those things will harm me because they sure don't act like Barney. Is that a song? I love the Jurassic Park movies too. They're making a new one, and I think it's a prequel. They're giant sheep. No, they eat giant sheep. Disney's World, there's a dinosaur ride. It is one of our favorites. Big dinosaurs try to eat you. That's fun. Yeah, I went to Animal Kingdom or maybe Magic Kingdom in Florida, Disney World, Florida. There was the dinosaur area, and we didn't get to go. One of my kids were really little, and I think we were worried that they were going to be too scared. But then at the same time, there was so much to do, we didn't have enough time. Minus the dinosaurs. You know, you can literally go to Jurassic Park in real life. No, I didn't. I would love to do that. I would love to. Let's talk about it real quick. What are your thoughts on the route they went with retrieving some dinosaurs from Island Nublar, whatever island that is, and then getting released in the continental United States? On one hand, I'm like, I love the story because now people have to try to survive dinosaurs. And then on the other hand, I'm like, that's terrifying. Why did they do that? It's an island, and that is where the movie was filmed, and they even have the Jurassic Park. Mistakes have been made, guys. Mistakes have been made. It's sad. Mm, I was supposed to stop it. What do I do? What do I do? Am I back, guys? Am I back? I need to make a phone call. I'm back. I think. Am I back? Am I back? Am I back? How do you give me a moment? Am I back? Blue screen is color. Green screen. Back in. Black, baby. Sorry. Yeah. I'm back. 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 Hey, I got too much trivia. Am I back? Am I back? Well, thank you. Yeah, this is a horrible, horrible quality. Has it been this bad the whole time? Oh, I forgot to stop at McDonald's. Can you hear me? I forgot to stop at McDonald's for my son. I'm a horrible father. Horrible padre. Ma'am, thank you. Yeah, I forgot. Poor Cruz is at home with a sore throat, just laying in his bed, starving, and I didn't get him his quarter pounder. Hi, David, what's going on? Forgive the I don't just how's this? Is this better? I've got all bars now. All bars. Am I better? Am I back? Our camp. And so cheeseburgers. And I really like their cheeseburgers. There are no other fast food. I'm your burger. Go tinkle and then guys. I'll go buy a burger for him, but he likes spots. Oh, we're working now, huh? Isn't that something? Isn't that something, guys? Okay. No lie, I'm not. And they're ordering that burger at the register. Oh, thankfully, I live right here around the corner from that silly convenience store. Hey, I made Hadley and Ava a joke vid. This buffering is getting a little ridiculous, y'all. Redonkulous. Sorry, Mav. Deleted comment. Just wanted Ari, but don't delete. You can share that stuff in my channel. I don't care what, as long as we're all family friendly, then I don't care what you say. So, I am going to end this live. I don't know if you can see me. If you can't see me, I'm sorry. I have got to tinkle, and but I think after I pick up his burger, I might go live again in the house if nobody else is going live. Um, I was watching it to see if y'all were able to see it. Okay, I'm gonna catch y'all on the flip side, maybe. All right. If somebody else goes live, I'll just join the comments. Thank y'all for hanging out. Y'all are awesome. Bye.